creatures of the night. Let's talk about Ring of Honor. We just start off with a triple threat match. We had Marina Shafir versus Robin Renegade versus Taya Valkyrie. While I was distracted with Johnny TV being ringside, this guy is just in amazing shape. He's an amazing wrestler and should be in the ring. Whether it was Rampage, Ring of Honor, something, Tony Khan put this guy in the ring. He's awesome. Now we have these three ladies here, and right off the bat, I'm like, Marina's taking it. She's been taking W's lately. Usually, Robin doesn't win matches, and then Taya Valkyrie, whenever she shows up, she shows up. Really great match. Taya is pretty much letting the other two girls beat the hell out of each other, and she'll pop on in when it's convenient for her. And that ends up paying off, and she ends up taking the win. She waits for Marina to put Robin in a mother's milk submission, and when Robin is fading away, she goes on to throw Marina out the ring, and she takes advantage of Robin, who is barely conscious, and she goes in and take the win. The match was pretty decent. I wish that whoever would have won this would have had some type of opportunity, as for a title shot. We got two women's titles on the show, and unfortunately, it just seems like there's not much opportunities for these ladies to get their hands on either one of these titles, and that's a little bit disappointing. After this, we do have the Undisputed Kingdom. They're backstage, and they're just like, hey, we bored. We beating everybody ass up in here. There's no real tag team here that can beat us. So we should take the night off. But what night they want off? They want the night of the pay-per-view off. And they also said that Tony Khan should throw them a celebration like what they did for Mercedes Moné. That's exactly what they said. So they want to make sure that Tony Khan is looking at them as in they're the best tag teams of all time, and that they should be treated as such. So they want to have a party. Are they going to be sitting at home under their covers, probably eating chips while they're watching the pay-per-view at home? Absolutely not. I do believe some team's going to go against them. Who was that going to be? Not sure. Not yet. After this, TV title on the line. Atlantis Jr. actually shows up to the show. He is going against Serpentico. And I'll say this, it's like no shade towards Serpentico. He usually comes out and he jobs. He's a pretty good wrestler. But I mean, I don't think the company's ever made anyone feel like they should take him seriously. My thing here is I would like that whoever it is that wins, has this title, to be consistent with being on the show. Serpentico, we know he ain't going to win it. But Atlantis Jr. with this title, since they took it off our boy Kyle Fletcher, I would like to see him often on the show. AEW right now does not have a great track record when it comes to these Ring of Honor titles. They keep putting it on people that will not even show up on the damn shows. And this even includes Mark Briscoe, who we've been waiting to win this title for freaking years. He actually only been on the show twice since he's won the title back in March, which is very, very upsetting. Now, match is okay. It's decent. Atlantis Jr. ended up taking the win. You don't believe that this title is going anywhere. All I want is to see him regularly on the show defending his title. If not, Tony Khan, let's find people that actually deserve to have these titles that will be reigning defending champions. After this, we have Sky Blue, who's looking so beautiful, all in white. She just got dash of blue on her gear. She's going against Lady Luck in a pretty decent match. They were in Chicago last week when they filmed this show. And I'm looking at this and I'm just like, okay, the crowd, obviously they love it, the hometown girl. I get it. But the last time we remember seeing Sky Blue, wasn't she the one who was saying to Mercedes that she was the one who had attacked her when she was doing that interview backstage one time? It was really, it's really weird sometimes to see like they don't stick with things, especially when somebody's a heel or a babyface. Sky Blue has absolutely improved. People really do like her. I think whether she would be a babyface or a heel, I think they would enjoy her regardless, but they're not being consistent in terms of her character. And after seeing what they did with Toni Storm and Mariah May last night on Dynamite, there's no excuse. There's no excuse as to why we can't build these women up to be like really great characters. She's already a really great wrestler. Just that we're kind of flip-floppy with Sky Blue, and she's not the only one. Sky ended up taking this win. You know, Laney Luck, she's not one of the Ring of Honor girls, but she's been on the show several times. But who was going to believe that she was going to take the win? Definitely not me. Sky looks great. I think maybe she's doing something to her face. I hope not. Sky is a naturally beautiful girl. I hope she's not getting into fillers and all that other stuff. I think she already has a really great look, and a lot of girls do think, that she's probably, I don't know, a great role model or whatnot. So, Sky, stay away from the face if you're doing any of that plastic surgery stuff. After this, we do have the MXM Collection, Mansoor and Mason, and probably one of the gayest promos that I've ever seen. Like this vignette, I don't know what the hell was going on. Mason has this crop top that says Madonna on it, and he's swinging back the hair. They got the glasses, they got all this stuff, and pouting their lips and everything. And I'm just like, this is gay as fuck, and I'm here for it. I'll take it. After I saw this, I was just like, maybe they might debut at the pay-per-view. Maybe. We don't know yet. They have not said anything in terms of, well, we do know that they are definitely part of the company. We just don't know when they're going to have their first match. And obviously we had the Undisputed Kingdom over here crying earlier about them having no competition. That would be interesting to see the MXM Collection go against them at the pay-per-view. That'll be their first match. Do I see them winning it? No. However, I would definitely love to see both these guys end up joining Dalton Castle to, be one of the boys. I think Dalton Castle need new boys. Them boys he got, they're not cutting it. Up next, we have Billy Starks versus Mackenzie Morgan in a Proving Grounds match for the TV title. We do have our forever Ring of Honor women's champion, Athena, who comes out with a security guards to make sure nobody comes and attack her. And during the match, Billy is, doing her thing. And then all of a sudden you see Athena off to the side jumping for joy and whatnot. I'm just like, this bitch, ain't nothing wrong with her. Billy obviously wins. And I mean, the match is okay. I wouldn't go out my way for this or anything. But what was really interesting to look at here is Athena. Athena, who's obviously been talking about she's injured, who's talking about, she's going to be gone for 8 months and whatever the situation is. She looks to be okay. She got the crutches, she got the boot on her foot, but she's jumping. All right, sure, cool. After this, we do have Nyx versus Diamante in a match that was probably, 40 seconds or so. Why are we doing this? I totally don't understand. I understand this is that you want somebody to look strong, but don't you think you'll make somebody look stronger based on what they are able to do? In 40 seconds, you don't do shit. So who's going to get behind that? The crowd is looking quiet. They're bored as hell. And it's like, this is why they're not feeling it, because you're putting matches for like 40 seconds and you want people to cheer for Diamante. I love you, Diamante. She deserves better than that. All the girls deserve better than doing squash matches. They're better off at least having a 5-minute match. Why not? And so people can see what it is that they can actually do. 40 seconds? Get the hell out of here. Now, after this, we have the camera crew. They are, I don't want to say sneaking up, but Billy Starks is back there with the security guards, and Athena is jumping. She's all happy, and she's just like, she won. She's happy for her and everything. And then when she realized that the camera crew was up in a room, then all of a sudden she falls down. She's holding onto her leg, oohing and eyeing. And I'm just like, girl, it's over. We know you're fine. She obviously has been still trying to get out of her match with Queen Aminata, so the title will be on the line at the pay-per-view. Now that we see Athena is fine, there's nothing really going on here in terms of her trying to get out of this match. It's just not happening. Now for our main event, we do have trios action. We have the Dark Order versus the Infantry and Lee Johnson. For a main event, I think it was great. I really feel like this is, for a while, I've been seeing the Dark Order improve as a team. However, tonight, the chemistry was just, so beautiful. I absolutely loved it. I don't know. The thing is that they have not been consistent with this team as well in terms of being baby faces and heels. And it's literally like on a weekly basis, people are just like, well, are y'all the good guys or the bad guys, And that right there has not played out in their favor, I think, in terms of making the Dark Order be whatever it was back in the past. They definitely need something to help this group out. What's gonna take? Maybe a miracle, and I'll tell you what, I don't believe in miracles. So we're gonna have to get the ball rolling. The chemistry is definitely improved with this group. They got a lot more different combos, and it just seems to be better as a team. However, we have the infantry. And if Lee Johnson is on somebody's team, just know that that team is winning. And they absolutely end up winning. But Dark Order looks so much better as a team here. They obviously been a team for a really long time, but I feel like these past few months they've definitely stepped it up. So they look better in terms of the infantry and Lee Johnson. I would have loved to see them take the win based off of the performance that they had tonight. However, that was not in the stars for the Dark Order. Now, I don't want to complain too much. We do have in a few weeks that they'll start doing tapings for Ring of Honor. And I think with those tapings, they're looking to do something new, looking to have shows that are longer than 45 minutes, Tony Khan. I'm pretty sure they're looking to do something different. So I don't want to criticize too much because I do feel like there is some change around the corner. So we'll end up seeing that sometime in the future. I will be going to all those Ring of Honor tapings that they got coming up later this month and next month. So I'll be able to see firsthand what's going on with Ring of Honor and obviously fill you in on if any changes that I see. Guys, thanks so much for watching my review. I'll be back tomorrow with the results of Rampage. And then Saturday, Collision. See you guys then. Bye.